Thank you for joining us for Ohio University's online webinar. We will be discussing the online Master of Business Administration program with a specific focus on the sales concentration. The purpose of this webinar is to share the insights into the MBA program and the sales concentration regarding curriculum, job opportunities, and the like. If you've previously watched another concentration video, please use the feature on the side of your screen to skip ahead to our sales concentration faculty member and the specifics about the sales concentration. So let's get started, along with hearing directly from Dr. Adam Rapp, a professor that teaches the sales concentration curriculum. This webinar will also be discussing Ohio University's background as well as the College of Business. We'll talk about the MBA program, the curriculum. Also, we'll be focusing on the descriptions and the learning outcomes of the sales concentration and determine if this is a good fit for your needs. At the end of the presentation, I'll also be covering the online admissions criteria for further understanding of the MBA expectation. We have with us today Dr. Adam Rapp, who is the Executive Director of the Ralph and Lucy Shea Sales Center. He is one of our illustrious professors that teaches in the sales concentration curriculum. He has publications and presentations that are very numerous. He has written 3 books, over 50 peer-reviewed articles, journals of marketing research management, science, Journal of Applied Psychology, and over 100 conferences, presentations, and over 100 keynote talks and company engagements. So, Dr. Rapp, if you will come in and tell us about your research interests and your education.
Sure, thank you. My research interests focus primarily around frontline service personnel and sales personnel. Specifically, I look at factors that influence salesperson performance, sales management behavior, and topics of the sort. I also do research on the new millennial generation and how we manage and work together across different generations, particularly in the sales function. My education is an undergraduate degree from Penn State, an MBA from Villanova University, and my PhD from the University of Connecticut.
Now I want to briefly cover some information about the institution. Ohio University is a prestigious institution with a long history of success. As the 9th oldest public university in the United States, Ohio University was established in 1804 and has a wide array of alumni spanning more than 200,000 strong. The university is fully accredited and recognized for quality by the Higher Learning Commission's North Central Association of Colleges and Schools, and the College of Business itself, housing the online MBA program, is accredited by the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, better known as the AACSB. This designation is held only by the top 5% of business schools worldwide. Let's talk more of the College of Business specifically. The College of Business within Ohio University houses a strong caliber of quality of faculty, with more than 80% holding terminal degrees in their field. This means that a large quantity of your faculty hold either a doctorate or Doctor of Business or a Juris Doctorate degree. All of your faculty members, however, are active industry practitioners and bring a new light to the MBA program through active, real-world, current knowledge of the industry. The College of Business is consistently ranked among the top business schools for quality and value, as it is a Tier 1 institution, as noted in the U.S. News and World Reports. Among the various accomplishments and titles, the MBA program is also recognized by Forbes for Best Value MBA, meaning that the quality of the education received in this program outweighs the expected total cost. And several other publications deem Ohio University's MBA program and College of Business specifically to be within the best online programs and best public and private business universities. The Online MBA is a comprehensive and rigorous program with an emphasis on strategic leadership and professional development. The program incorporates hands-on leadership and training opportunities in addition to the real-world approach to the curriculum. So it is structured to resemble the development and deployment of a strategic business plan both online and through our on-site leadership development program. The online platform is meant for the working professional, so it is flexible for the user, also providing opportunities to connect with professors and peers throughout the program while maintaining a full-time working schedule. Along with the importance of the online platform, Blackboard, the program offers an integrative support system for all students to assistance with the heavy demand of a full-time schedule and part-time educational schedule. Ohio University's MBA program online is housed in a concept of student-centered learning. As such, the opportunity offers you connection with enrollment advisors, student advisors, faculty, and your fellow students as a support system to ensure student success. In the end, the online program offers students the opportunity to graduate with their MBA from a highly affordable, top-ranked business school in less than 2 years. Once again, the curriculum was designed with full-time working professionals in mind. Completed on a part-time schedule, the online MBA program can be completed in as few as 2 years or 6 total semesters. Each semester comprises 2 terms of 7 weeks each. Therefore, while you register for 2 courses per semester, you're only completing 1 course at a time. With a total of 35 credits to complete, the MBA program includes 9 core courses for a total of 26 credits and 3 concentration courses for an additional 9 credits. While your core courses will cover a variety of business-related topics, your concentration courses will be specific to your selection of finance, business analytics, healthcare, or executive management. Once in the program, students are required to select a concentration of interest. While I let Dr. Rapp discuss the sales concentration specifically, it is important to note that the program offers alternate concentration options in healthcare, sales, executive management, or business analytics. If you're still trying to determine the better option for your needs after this webinar, I encourage you to review all similar concentration webinars listed on the side of your screen for a better understanding of each. The sales concentration curriculum is the one that we're here to talk about today, and we'll bring Dr. Rapp back in to help us to learn more about the courses. Dr. Rapp?
Sure. The sales courses, there's 3 in total that we'll be looking at today. First of all, the first course in the sequence is the Building and Developing Customer Relationships. When we talk about this course, this is the fundamental sales course and the real interaction you have with a customer. In this class, we cover the sales process, the different steps in the sales process, and different methodologies that a salesperson might engage in. What we're focusing on is needs identification, preparation, qualifying prospects, presenting value, overcoming objections, and then partnering and working with and servicing a customer in the future. The second course is Strategic Sales Leadership. What we're talking about here is really beyond just sales management, but rather leadership and coaching and building a sales strategy. In this course, we'll be talking about things of recruiting the new generation, hiring, training, and onboarding, how to build an effective compensation program, and then setting sales objectives and goals. We'll also be talking about things such as territory management and time management and different decision-making processes. The third course, Sales Analytics, really takes us into the current state of sales and the future of sales. Here we're talking about how we leverage data and analytics to be more successful as a salesperson and sales leader. We'll be covering topics such as customer account, key account management, customer relationship management, customer lifetime value, and really all of the different facets of the future of selling.
That's great information for anyone that wants to enhance their skill set for their tools that they can use. So, Dr. Rapp, who's this sales concentration for?
Well, realistically, it's for everyone because everyone has to sell. But if we try to break it down into different groups, I would say there's 4 target groups that could really use this sales concentration for their future business skills. The first group would be aspiring salespeople or current salespeople. We know if we look at the undergraduate degree, we know that over half of undergraduates end up in a sales job. And those numbers are the same for graduate students. So anybody who's taking this degree, there's a great likelihood you may land in a sales position. The second group would be aspiring managers or current sales managers. So if you're a top performer in your organization, you might be moving into management. There'd be skills you could use. Or if you're a current manager and you want to sharpen the saw and update your skill set, this concentration would be incredibly useful. The third group would be anybody in a frontline role. By frontline, I mean anybody interacting with customers, engaging customers, perhaps a support role as well. And the fourth and final group would be those responsible for revenue generation. Anybody who's working with customers, accounts, or other organizations to help cross-sell and upsell those accounts to increase revenue for the firm.
Well, I'm really excited now because we've got some students that have some frequently asked questions about the MBA sales concentration. Do you mind answering a few questions for us?
Sure, I'd be more than happy to.
Okay, our first question is, do students need a strong background in sales to pursue this concentration?
No, absolutely not. What a lot of people don't realize is that as consumers, we already have some of the fundamental skills that are required to build on this concentration. So for example, as consumers, we understand how to communicate and how to negotiate, the importance of questioning, and also the importance of value. So what this concentration is going to do is really kind of leverage some of those skills in that knowledge base to put people in a more competitive advantage when they move into the marketplace.
That is excellent. That's great. So what are the benefits of choosing an MBA with a concentration in sales over a marketing degree?
Well, they're actually very different degrees. The marketing degree, while it is specific on marketing, you don't get as exposed to as much of the business strategy and management, and you may have a sales course, but it would be a single freestanding course. The MBA with a concentration in sales actually tackles both of these things. The MBA side of it would cover the business management side, the strategy, the finance, the accounting, etc., whereas the concentration in sales, as we spoke about earlier, is a much deeper dive and provides a greater level of specificity on professional selling, sales management, and this data and analytics.
Well, you've made that very clear for us, and thank you so much for that. Now, my very last question, any advice for future MBA sales students?
Sure. I say tell everyone. As pioneers in bringing sales education in the graduate space, Ohio University is able to use 7 faculty and staff to leverage to really present this sales education, which no other school in the country is offering right now. So anybody who takes this concentration is going to be on a very short list of individuals who have finished a graduate degree with a sales concentration. And in today's economy, that matters because everybody has to sell.
Well, I thank you so very much, Dr. Rapp, for spending the time with us and sharing your expertise and knowledge about the sales concentration. And we've all become wiser, and we're excited to get started in enrolling students for this program.
Great.
Now that you've had the opportunity to learn more about the program and hopefully determine whether or not it is a good fit for your needs, let's learn a little more about the application and the student expectations. In order to be considered for admission to the online MBA program, it is recommended that all applicants have conferred an accredited bachelor's degree or higher with at least a 3.0 cumulative GPA. And since the program is meant for those in the industry, we also require a minimum of 2 to 5 years of professional, progressive work experience. Please note, the program does not require a GMAT or a GRE score. and the program will not accept transfer credits. If you're uncertain if you meet these requirements, you are encouraged to contact your enrollment advisor for assistance. Once ready to apply, to complete an online application, you will need to provide us with your official transcripts from all previously attended institutions, an updated resume or CV, 3 letters of recommendation with at least 1 from a current supervisor, if possible, and a personal goal statement explaining your career objectives and interests in the program. The online application fee is non-refundable and is $50. An important topic when selecting your graduate degree option is always tuition. The online MBA program is financial aid eligible, and the tuition cost per credit hour is $1,004 for Ohio residents and $1,023 for non-Ohio residents, with an overall estimated total tuition of $35,140 for Ohio residents and $35,805 for non-Ohio residents. Everyone, I just would love to thank you for watching our sales concentration webinar and taking the time out to learn more about your graduate options. You are encouraged to use all of the resources available to you on your screen to speak with an enrollment advisor, watch other concentration and webinar videos, and begin the admissions process. We are now accepting applications for the next term of enrollment. And thank you so much again. And on behalf of all enrollment advisors for Ohio University's online MBA program, we look forward to assisting you with your interest.